Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we are going to look at the 4 latest Arsenal news. The first Arsenal news is that Football Transfers has confirmed an Arsenal update, as they confirm Arsenal want to sign one of William Saliba's good friends next year, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of World Cup France international and Southampton midfielder Kylian Mbappe. Arsenal are reportedly interested in signing Kylian Mbappe next summer, and the PSG star happens to be a good friend of William Saliba. The Gunners are all set to have a spectacular transfer window this summer. Kai Havertz has already come in, while deals for Jurrien Timber and Declan Rice are expected to go through soon. Arsenal are unlikely to be able to top that this summer, but if Football Transfers are to be believed, they have a plan to do something extraordinary next year: sign Mbappe. William Saliba had a stunning season for Arsenal last time out, and he is a fan favourite at the Emirates. The Frenchman, who turned 22 in March, was one of the best defenders in the Premier League when he was fit last season, and his injury was arguably the biggest reason why the Gunners' title hopes collapsed. Saliba will be a massive player for Arsenal once again in the upcoming season, and if he can stay fit and play all 38 games, Mikel Arteta's men will fancy themselves to win the Premier League title. If Arsenal do end up as champions, they will be in a strong position to attract the best footballers on the planet. Kylian Mbappe is up there with the very best, and if the Gunners are an option for him next year, Saliba could play a big part in convincing him. Speaking about Mbappe in June last year, Saliba told Arsenal.com, "I know Kylian Mbappe. He went to my primary school when we were little. His father was my coach when I was little too." In a different interview with Sky Sports in September 2022, the Arsenal defender added, "Yeah, we are good friends. We're from the same city." Football Transfers claim this week that Arsenal are weighing up a move to sign Kylian Mbappe next year. The French World Cup winner has entered the final year of his contract at PSG, and he has reportedly made it clear that he will not be renewing his deal. L'Équipe. If he stays in Paris for the whole of next season, Mbappe will become a free agent in the summer of 2024. And the report claims Arsenal are thinking about rivaling Real Madrid for his signature. "We just can't see this happening. But if there ever was a chance, Saliba could play a key part in convincing his good mate to make the move to North London." The second Arsenal news is that Rudy Guletti has confirmed an Arsenal update, as he confirms Arsenal have now directly told agent they want to sign promising playmaker. As Arsenal look to complete the signing of Turkey international and Fenerbahce attacker Arda Guler, Mikel Arteta's Arsenal are now reportedly actively trying to sign Arda Guler. Journalist Rudy Guletti has told GiveMeSport that Arsenal have got in touch with the father and agent of Fenerbahce attacking midfielder Arda Guler. The Italian journalist has reported that Arsenal, Napoli, Liverpool, AC Milan, and Barcelona all are interested in signing Guler from Fenerbahce in the summer transfer window. Guletti said, "Arda Guler is followed by several teams in Europe. Arsenal, for sure, are among them, but the competition for the Turkish player is really fierce. There is a clause set at an amount less than 20 million euros, and for all the top clubs in Europe is a small amount, and so, PSG, AC Milan, Napoli, Liverpool, Barcelona and Arsenal and many other teams are in contact with his father. In our opinion, Arsenal could struggle to sign Arda Guler in the summer transfer window. First of all, based on Guletti's information, Arsenal are facing a lot of competition for Guler, described as a promising player by former AC Milan and Juventus midfielder Andrea Pirlo in Jurrien. So, the Gunners would have to work on a really unique pitch to the Turkey international attacking midfielder to convince him to the Emirates Stadium this summer. After all, Liverpool, Barcelona and AC Milan all are big clubs and are hugely appealing to any footballer, just like Arsenal. Secondly, Arsenal do not need to sign another attacking player, especially one who is only 18 and is not the finished article yet. The Gunners have only just recruited Germany international attacker Kai Havertz from Chelsea. Guler, who can operate as a playmaker, as a forward or as a winger, made 11 starts and 9 substitute appearances in the Turkish Super League for Fenerbahce last season. The teenager scored 4 goals and gave 3 assists in those games. Guler also made 3 starts and 3 substitute appearances in the UEFA Europa League last season. scoring 1 goal and providing 1 assist in the process. The third Arsenal news is that Rudy Galletti has confirmed an Arsenal update, as he confirms Arsenal could still try to sign £61 million Premier League defender after Jurrien Timber, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of World Cup Portugal international and Manchester City defender Joao Cancelo. Arsenal are reportedly on the verge of signing Jurrien Timber from Ajax this summer, but the Gunners are apparently still keeping an eye on Manchester City star Joao Cancelo. The North Londoners have been really impressive in this transfer window so far. We're just over 2 weeks into the window and Mikel Arteta and Edu have already brought in Kai Havertz, while deals for Declan Rice and Timber are close to completion. Now, Dean Jones has claimed on Give Me Sport that Arsenal are still considering a move to sign Cancelo. Arsenal have Ben White and Takahiro Tomiyasu at right back. The Englishman was originally brought into play as a central defender, but he was moved to a wider role last season and was absolutely incredible. White's backup at right back, Tomiyasu, is an excellent player, but the Japan international has missed 229 days of football due to injuries already. He's currently recovering from a knee problem and may not be back until October. Arsenal are said to be on the verge of signing Jurrien Timber for that position, The Telegraph, and many feel he will be White's deputy when the new season starts next month. However, Jones has claimed that Arsenal haven't forgotten about Joao Cancelo just yet. He said, "Arsenal do still have an eye on Cancelo, but that one has to wait because they have enough on their plate to deal with at the moment. This is a big week for Arsenal, with deals for Rice and Jurrien Timber to get over the line." Joao Cancelo spent the second half of last season at Bayern Munich and he won the title there. The German Giants had the option to sign the Portugal international on a permanent deal for a fee of £61.6 million, The Athletic, but they have decided against triggering that clause. Cancelo is now back at Manchester City and is very likely to leave. If Timber comes in and Kieran Tierney ends up staying, Arsenal have no real need for the 29-year-old, but Arteta knows him very well, and he may well have a plan for him if the Gunners' interest still exists. It will be interesting to see if Arsenal will make a move to sign Cancelo even after signing Timber this summer. The final Arsenal news is that Fabrizio Romano has confirmed an Arsenal update, as he confirms what sources are telling him about Arsenal and £130,000 a week player, as Arsenal look to complete the signing of World Cup Netherlands international and AFC Ajax defender Jurrien Timber. Mikel Arteta's Arsenal could reportedly complete the signing of Jurrien Timber from Ajax next week. Fabrizio Romano has reported on Twitter that Arsenal are getting closer to completing a deal with Ajax for Jurrien Timber. The Italian journalist has claimed that talks between Arsenal and Ajax over the defender are in the final stages. There have been more positive talks, and the feeling is that the deal will be completed next week. According to Romano, The Telegraph had earlier reported that Timber has an agreement in place with Arsenal and will earn £130,000 per week as salary at the Gunners if he makes the move to the North London club in the summer transfer window. The Mirror have reported that the 22-year-old Netherlands international midfielder will cost Arsenal £40 million in transfer fees. In our opinion, this latest tweet from Fabrizio Romano on Jurrien Timber is hugely exciting and encouraging for Arsenal fans. Romano is one of the best journalists out there in terms of transfer updates and news. The Italian journalist saying that a deal is close is very good news for Arsenal fans regarding Timber, who can operate as a central defender or as a right back. Do you know the Arsenal news on Aymeric Laporte? You will enjoy this video on your screen too.